Hey guys, it's me, Miss Gratification. So I'm trying to do a new video kind of on what's new, what's going on in my life and with juicing and all that good stuff. So let's see. I kind of want to go through this stuff because I want to make sure I get all the information out within 15 minutes. So one is, let's see, last week, a lot of you girls, once I finally put out that I was juicing and, this was something new that I was trying out, I got tons of inboxes on Facebook. I got tons of inboxes on YouTube of people asking me, what are you doing? How do you do it? How do I get started? I'm stuck or I want to lose more weight. I'm not losing fast enough. I got all these inboxes of people that actually wanted to try juicing. So last week, a lot of you asked me, well, you didn't talk about protein in your video, or you didn't talk about this in your video. Last week, I did juicing to detox all last week, which basically consists of, again, after watching that movie, Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead, I followed the recipes that were on there, which I think I posted the link on my Facebook. It's 4 different recipes that I stuck to. In the mornings, I would kind of switch it up. I would add like carrots, beets, and stuff like that just to kind of switch it up. But last week, I lost 4.25 inches, or 4.25 pounds. 4.25 pounds. Okay, for those of you that know, I'm not trying to lose any more weight, but let me tell you, those 4.25 pounds made your girl feel real good, okay? So I did lose 4.25 pounds during my 5 days that I did detoxing. This week, I'm going to do stuff a little bit more differently because I'm not really per se detoxing. I already went through that my first 5 days. Over the weekend, I swore I was going to indulge. I didn't really indulge. I basically had peppered fin at a sushi bar, which was kind of like the sea steak tuna. It just had a couple pieces of jalapeno on it. I went to Mitchell's Ice Cream. I got 1 scoop of pumpkin ice cream, which I had just half of the top of it, and I gave the rest to my husband. I had war wonton soup last night, and that was my indulge. Woohoo! So, today's Monday. I'm back to it. One thing that I wanted to talk about, a couple important things. One is someone had said to me last week, well, juicing is expensive. How do I keep up with that? Get creative. You can go to the flea market to get your produce. You can, find different ways to be healthy. Like, for example, last week I spent $28 for the week just for juicing for me. And you know what? After thinking about what that person said about, being healthy or juicing is expensive, I was like, you know what? Let's put this to the test. This week, I went to the grocery store today. Today's Monday, and I spent $56 and some change, $56.23 or 33 or something like that. And I bought, we're a family of 4, which is my 3-year-old, my 12-year-old, my husband, which eats like for 4, and me, okay? Which I don't eat that much since weight loss surgery. So for 4 people, $56 for the week, that's what we spent at sushi on Saturday. You know what I mean? But $56 to feed us for the whole week. And mind you, I bought snacks, healthy snacks. I bought poultry. I bought chicken, fish, tuna, lean steak, lean pork. I bought, let me see what else, all the stuff that I needed to juice for these next 5 days. I bought Greek yogurt. I bought, I'm trying to think what else, peanut butter. I bought some, oh my God, I bought enough stuff that I needed for the week. Do I coupon? Do I do ads? No, because I don't have the patience to. Do I pre-plan my meals? I do. I posted a picture on my Instagram of, what I do is I buy the big packs of boneless chicken or, chicken maybe with the skin on it. I buy the big packs and I basically break them down into Ziploc baggies. I stick them in the freezer and I know they're already portioned for each meal that I'm going to make. And I think, okay, well, what am I going to make with this? Okay, I'm going to make cut up tomatoes with a little bit of lemon and a brown rice and steaks. So I pre-plan my meals before I go to the grocery store. Not only is it faster to get in and out, but it's very inexpensive. It's, I used to be that person spending $100, $200 on a weekly basis sometimes. But guess what? At the end of the month, I was throwing half of that stuff away. So yes, it's easier for me now to pre-plan. When I went to the grocery store today, the same grocery store that I had to do, that I smelt the pizza and the chicken. You know what? I walked by it and I was like, whatever. Like, I got that same disgusting feeling that I used to get before. Not gonna lie, juicing is not easy. One thing I definitely wanted to talk about is that, the more and more I talk about juicing, there's a lot of more of you that have sparked an interest in juicing or have been thinking about it and haven't done it. But now you're like, oh, cool, she's doing it, she's being successful with it, let me try. But it's important that you guys understand, some of you kind of question me, like from my last video, well, you didn't talk about this or you didn't talk about that. You have to remember that at the stage that I'm in, I'm 29 months out. So, you can't compare being, over 2 years out to somebody that's 3 or 4 months out. I can kind of get away with not doing certain things, like someone that's less than 6 months out, that has to kind of stick to your plan. So I guess the point I'm trying to make is, if you want to try something, make sure you get informed. Make sure you, take the information and adapt it to what's working. Adapt it to the stage that you're at in your journey. You can't do something that someone a year out, 2 year out, 3 years out, and you're only, a month or two out can do. You're new to this. So make sure, like, when you juice, you get informed and you find the correct recipes for you to juice. Because juicing is not a matter of, oh, I'm just going to throw some carrots together and, some spinach, and that's what you live off for a week. You're going to get the headaches. You can get sick. It can be bad for you. You have to make sure you're getting all your vitamins in. You're doing everything that you need to be doing properly. So, that's something that important I want to put out there, that you want to juice, great, but make sure you're doing it at the stage and you're doing everything appropriate for the stage that you are in. Okay. So that's something that I think is very important to put out there. Pre-planning your meals definitely works. Another thing that I wanted to talk about was, one thing that's very important to me is that, maybe 7 months ago, 8 months ago, I was able to respond to every single person in my Facebook, every inbox I got on my YouTube or Facebook or anywhere. I was able to have that one-on-one time with every single person. Thank God. I mean, Miss Gratification is expanding and stuff. And one thing that I'm kind of looking for, that I wanted to let you guys know that I'm working on right now is, I'm looking for somebody to do a website for me where, is just a vision that I have. I want to have a website where basically, if you're looking into weight loss surgery, you can find there's a link on my page to all the weight loss surgery videos. There's a link on there for recipes, whether it's your juicing or, depending on which stage you are in your journey. There's a link for weight loss surgery support group. There's a link for YouTube videos. There's a link for blogging. There's a link, a miscellaneous link where I talk about stuff that really got me through certain stages in my journey, like hair loss, what I did, tips, like the flexies, my sweat belt, what protein shakes I took when, which ones got me through my first year, just tips that I kind of want to have. I want to have a well-rounded website where you guys can go. No matter what question you have, there's an answer for it on the website. So that's kind of what I'm working on right now. Reason why I'm kind of working on that now is because I don't like when I get the messages or like something on my timeline saying, I know you're a busy person, but I need help with this. Like, I don't like that. I like to, because I was that person at one point or another. And I feel that when you're at a certain stage in your life and you're going to make the scary decision, like, you want to have that one person where, has already been through it and can actually give you time and talk to you a little bit about the experience or what I went through or what they went through. And it's like I'm kind of losing grasp of that right now because everything's growing so fast. So that's something definitely that I'm putting, trying to put together. It might take me a couple weeks, like it might take me a couple months. For those of you that know, if I don't do something right or I can't give it 100%, I won't put it out. But just to let you guys know that I am working on that. Let's see. Another thing that I wanted to talk about was that I lost 4.25 pounds. Okay. So let's see what else. I'm actually on my afternoon juice. This week I will kind of do, for those of you that are on my Facebook, if you're not on my Facebook, request me on Facebook or my Instagram. My Instagram, it's Miss Gratification. My Facebook, I'll put the link on the bottom of the video. One thing that I'm starting to do now is I'm trying to be really good about putting up pictures of what I'm juicing, the recipe, what it looks like, what I'm eating. This week will be, I will eat a small breakfast. Like for example, this morning I had egg whites. I had a little bit of feta on it. I kind of made like a little omelet with mushrooms and bell peppers. That was my breakfast. It was about 4 ounces. Then I've been juicing all day with water, also in between. I try to get my H2O in. And then for dinner, I'll probably do today like steaks with sauteed onions. I'll do a couple sliced cut up tomatoes and cucumbers with a little bit of lemon on it. And for the family, I'll add some brown rice. So, but just to give you guys a little bit of idea, but that will be, a kind of a menu for me, every day this week. We'll see how I do. We'll see if I lose weight. If I do, great. If not, great, but that's doing pretty well. I'm still hitting the gym every day. As far as my energy level goes, I've been getting a lot of energy, which you would think you're juicing. Like, really? I have a lot of energy. For those of you that know I'm on Facebook, yo girl don't need no more energy, but it does. Like, I feel really healthy. I feel really clean, not clean like I didn't take a shower or anything like that. Like clean as far as like my body goes, I feel satisfied. One thing about juicing and detoxing, it's freaking hard. I've seen a couple people want to give up your first couple days, but for those people that have the really bad headaches and stuff like that, make sure you look into what you're juicing and make sure you're getting all your appropriate stuff that you need every day. Juicing is not a matter of, okay, I'm going to drink carrot juice for 5 days. Like, no, it doesn't work that way. That's something I kind of wanted to put out there to you guys. I talked about the grocery store. I talked about pre-planning your meals. I'm trying to think what else. I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to add for you guys on my YouTube a couple of the recipes that I've been putting up, and I'll add an updated picture of you guys. Something that happened to me today was, I took a shower. I put this summer dress on to get ready and go run my errands, right? Well, of course, this is one of those dresses that's a tie. Let me tell you, this dress fits me pretty big, okay? It's funny because you think you're at a stage in your, once you're past the 2 years, kind of the fact of losing weight, it's not that you lose hope, but you're kind of like, all right, well, if I lose, I lose. If I don't, I don't, But you would think I would kind of have settled a little bit, but it goes to show I'm still losing. The dress fits me big. I'll add a kind of a picture that I took this morning. I'll add that at the end of the video also. That's pretty much it, you guys. I hope this video was a little bit more informative, a little bit more detailed. Again, please make sure if you guys are going to juice or do anything like that, you're doing it the way that's appropriate and the healthy way that you are at the stage in your weight loss surgery. If you haven't had weight loss surgery and you want to juice, again, make sure you do it the healthy, appropriate way for your body. So watching that movie, Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead was an awesome eye-opener for me. It was an awesome way to know, and it's actually a good movie for you to watch if you haven't had weight loss surgery and you're thinking about losing weight. Awesome video, awesome documentary to watch. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. I want to save a little bit of time to add the videos at the pictures at the end of this video. All right, guys, thank you.